Good morning from the Disneyland Hotel. We got Mickey and Minnie behind me. I'm going into the hotel now because I am here to check out this brand new entrance into the Disneyland Resort. That is, oh wait a second. It's behind me, Chippendale. So I'm in the Disneyland Hotel right now because I'm going to check out the new entrance to, specifically it's into downtown Disney. It's a security checkpoint that is brand new, just opened a few days ago with some new art and a new little pathway. And we're gonna go check it out. So walking through the Disneyland Hotel Commons area right now, and this is gonna be a little bit of a discovery for me because I'm not exactly sure how they've reworked all of the new path, because you used to be able to walk. See, there is Trader Sam's and Tangaroa over there in the pool. You used to be able to walk over to this hat and the entrance would basically be right here. But I think they've reworked it to where it loops around a little bit. And we're gonna go check out the new plaza area. So again, this used to be where you could walk in, and you'll see this sign here. I'm gonna peek through here a little bit, see what we can see back here. Looks like it's just an empty space with some walls. I'm not sure what they're gonna do here. Probably part of it's gonna be, you can see kind of behind the colored walls, there'll be probably part of the area where you can walk up to Din Tai Fung, the new restaurant coming in. All right, let's go check out the entrance. So you can see there's already a pretty good line. This is the new entrance. It's a very like mid-century modern, looks like it fits in Palm Springs vibe. It is kind of cool because you can see all three hotels from here. Disneyland Hotel, Pixar Place, and the Grand Cal in the distance. So even though it's a weekend, it looks like they only have half of the entrance opening, which is why it is so backed up. As we're about to walk in, the problem is that as long as Disneyland uses its antiquated system of hand checking every single bag instead of using the more modern, more efficient, and much quicker version that Disney World uses, it's always going to be a slow line for security at Disneyland. So as soon as you walk in, before you start walking downtown, there's a whole new bathroom area here. And we're going to walk over here. It's a shame this is a little hidden and you have to walk back to see it. But there is a very nice mural over here that looks like, I guess it's a kind of a rough view of what downtown Disney will look like soon, because you have Paseo over here, Parkside, which I think is going to be the new food court area right at the front of downtown Disney. You see a Porto sign, which is going to be closer to the park entrance. And at the top it says Downtown Disney. Okay, one more thing to show over here. After you leave the bathroom area, you can see one of the Din Tai Fung signs here, soon to be open, I think. There's still the walls out, but it's funny, it's like this back area of this new lawn area is now completely opened up for this entrance. So this will be really nice once Din Tai Fung finally opens up. And then you get the Parkside food court type area coming probably a little bit later. It's still a work in progress. And then when you walk out here, you're back in downtown Disney, the Star Wars trading post shop behind me there. It's so funny walking in this way from this direction. They do still have the temporary, well, I don't know if it's temporary or if it's going to stay there forever, entrance that's back over here, close to the former ESPN area. You can walk in if you come from the garage, but I skipped that. That's where I usually come in, but I skipped that to try the new entrance out, but it's still there. And it's a crowded day here at Disneyland. One thing that's different about downtown Disney, if you haven't been in a bit, is that Marceline's Confectionery, one of my favorite places to stop. The main store is temporarily closed while they do some reno work inside, so they've got this temporary little setup here, very temporary. It looks like maybe 10% of their normal inventory inside. Usually one of my, oh weird, you can see me through the glass obviously. But anyway, it's one of my favorite places to stop on the way home, especially if I'm here late at night, but guess I won't be for a while. I think the last thing for us to check out in downtown is it's Pride Month and Disneyland has set up this floral arrangement. It's got a little plaque next to it. A lot of colors here. So I'm not spending much time at the park today, but I did have to come down to Pixar Pier because it's early, and like most mornings in Pixar Pier, it is completely, well, just about completely empty down here. One consistent truth about Disneyland is if you want a chill, relaxing morning, and you don't have a lot of firm plans and you're just trying to take it easy, if you start the day in DCA, you are going to have a very chill morning over here in Pixar Pier. Most people who start the day don't have a lot of time, so they go straight to Radiator Springs Racers. Maybe secondary to that, Guardians of the Galaxy. I almost said Cosmic Rewind, but Mission Breakout, the old Tower of Terror. But over here in Pixar Pier, it's pretty chill. I mean, you know, there's gonna be a line over there for Incredicoaster and Midway Mania, but not too long. Not like it'll be later in the day. Good place to just chill. My last thing for day, I'm popping on the Disneyland train. See the engines behind me. And the park on the other side. Haven't ridden the train for a while, so one, gonna do just for the views and the relaxing ride, but also so I can peek over the construction walls.
To be advised, our next station, New Orleans Square, is closed and out of service. You will not be able to exit at that next station. Just keep that in mind if you're trying to visit New Orleans Square, Adventureland, Frontierland. Here at Main Street might be your closest stop, or you can come with us all the way to Mickey's Toontown and walk from Mickey's Toontown. Toontown will be your closest stop for Star Wars Galaxy. Keep that in mind once again. The next station, New Orleans, is closed and out of service.
So I don't know if you could hear the announcement, but they're talking about how the New Orleans train is closed. And that's one of the reasons why I want to ride, so that I can peek over the walls and see the construction around Haunted Mansion, Critter Country, and Tiana's. So we'll see what we can see.
And other beloved critters on fun-filled adventures where anything can happen.
Can you do that? You don't have to row. Do you want to do that? Yes? See, like the guy in the black is not really rowing.
There is the organic Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below.
He's kind of a big boy. He's kind of a big boy. He's going to pull his own weight.
For days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, I hopped off the train near Toontown, but as you can see, there is a lot of work still being done over in Critter Country and around Tiana's. It's wild to see it completely ripped up like that, but hopefully we'll get a reopened area soon. My main hope is that they didn't completely take away all of the poo design back near the shop while they're replacing at least some of that stuff, but we'll have to see. Okay, my quick little Disney trip is over. Heading out for the day. Got my Starbucks to go run some errands. The one thing I'm still waiting for here in downtown is Tiendita, which is behind me. It's open right now for lunch, but I'm still really anxious to try it for breakfast. I checked again today when I walked through and it still wasn't open for breakfast, but hopefully soon. Yep, well, that's today's trip. See you next time.